Morning, dear students. Now today it's going to be continuation of the same chapter law which I started last week. Okay. In the last week's class, I think I just done 3 different kinds of law, and I also mentioned that there are 6 different kinds of laws, out of which I've done only 3. Okay. So the remaining 3 laws I'll be going to do it today. Like for example, last week I did municipal law. Okay. If you remember, I've done national laws, I've done constitutional laws. Okay. So today's class I'll be doing international law, your statutes and your ordinances. Okay. No. So the first law is international law here. First, not exactly first, but the 4th law. Okay. Now, what are international laws? Now here, as per this text, okay, international laws are ordinarily laws whose laws actually determine the relationship, okay, amongst the different groups of states. Now, for example, here you can say that in simple language, if you have to explain what an international law is, you can say that this is a law, okay, which actually explains, or you can say which actually tells us or shows us the relationship which different groups or different kinds of states share with one another. Okay, then you can also say that according to this law, it is a body of customary and conventional rules and regulations which are considered legally binding by the civilized states in their interaction with one another. Okay, means this law shows us, okay, the relationship which one state shares with the other, and these laws are binding on each and every citizen, okay, of the different states to which they belong. Is it clear? Okay, so that is the 4th law, which is your international law. Okay, then next comes your statutes. Now here, what are statutes? These are also known as ordinances. Okay, but here statutes are those laws which are actually passed by a legislative assembly, okay, or which is passed, example you can give here is of the laws which are passed by the Indian Parliament, okay, or the laws which are passed by the British Parliament. They are considered to be statutes. Understood? Once again I repeat, statutes are those laws, okay, in short, which are passed by the Parliament. Okay, or you can say any law which is passed by the Parliament is considered to be statutes. Example, any law which is passed by the Indian Parliament, okay, or in fact any law which is passed by the British Parliament is considered to be called or known as statutes. Okay, then the last kind of law here is your ordinances. Now ordinances, you must have heard of it. In the civics portion it is very much there. Okay, in class 10 also you've studied about it. What are ordinances? This is an official order, okay, which is passed by the executive head of the state. Now here, okay, there is a circumstance or a situation when ordinances are actually passed. Understood? So here, ordinances are passed only when the 2 houses of parliament, they are not in session. Means when the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, they are not in session, then ordinances can be passed. But please remember, these ordinances, they are valid only up to a term of 6 months. After 6 months, okay, even if the 2 houses do not come back into session, then these ordinances automatically becomes invalid, which means the ordinances are there. It is only valid till the time the 2 houses are not in session. Okay, so these are altogether the 6 different kinds of laws. Now once again I'll repeat from this chapter what have we done. Law, I'm repeating the syllabus again. Law, meaning of law. Okay, the different sources of law which are already done in the previous class. Okay, then you have the different kinds of law. Okay, and again I'm mentioning there are 6 different kinds of laws. Okay, out of which 3 I done last time and the remaining 3 I'm doing in today's class. Is it clear? Okay, so with this we've come to the end of the chapter law. So any problem, please do let me know. So thank you very much, class.